Hey guys, Naisha here, from Just an Average Girl, and it's been a whole 2 months since I've spoken with you guys. And let me tell you, it just doesn't seem like it's getting easier as the months go by, but this is it. This is the last month of the year 2020. And I'm really hoping for a better year than this year. Because, just this month I found out that a coworker of mine, she unfortunately passed away. She was battling breast cancer, all kinds of cancers for that matter, and she was my mentor. She was my second mentor. She was the one that trained me to be a secretary at my hospital. And she was so sweet and so kind, and she was always worried about other people and not thinking about herself. And nowadays you don't see a lot of selfless people. It's like they're starting to become a dying species, unfortunately. But she fought so hard, and to last so long. I was so proud of her and stuff. So I at least she's in peace, and that's what's important. She's not suffering anymore. As for what's going on with me, well, I once again, just like a roller coaster, I have my ups, I have my downs. And it's normal when it comes to Tarlov cyst disease and whatnot, because I wake up, I'm in pain, I'm at work, I work 12 hours, I'm in pain in the middle of work now, and the stuff that I take help alleviate it, but then at the end of the day I'm done. And now, because things have changed a little bit at my work, the reason why you don't see me so often now like I used to, because before I was able to balance work and balance this, and now because of COVID and how things have been difficult, I had to cover, I'm covering the shifts right now. So I'm working from like Monday through Wednesday and every other Thursday. And the days that I'm off, I'm just like exhausted. It takes like a whole day for me to recuperate mentally, physically. And, even then the following day, I'm like a zombie. I'm there, I'm not there, but I know there's stuff that needs to be done. The house needs to be cleaned. And, it's frustrating because it's like, for me, I missed the schedule that I had because I didn't work sometimes I didn't work in between the weeks, and I got a lot more done. And I was working the weekend because, to me, weekends, they don't make a difference to me like most people, because, when you work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 jobs, you look forward to the weekends. For a person that works 12 hours, usually I do 3 12s and then I'm off for 4 days. But one of my coworkers, she had to go through surgery, so she's out. So I have to cover pretty much majority of the days. It's been since November and December. It felt like it's been 4 days in a row, because it was supposed to alternate, where one week I'm supposed to do 4, next week I'm supposed to do 3 in a row, but it unfortunately doesn't end up becoming that. And I was practically working 4 days in a row, and it just on Fridays it just left me exhausted. And like I said, I'm in pain. I just don't want to do nothing but just focus on positivity and be like, let me rest. I'm listening to you, body. I know that you're tired, I know that you're exhausted, and even then, that's what I do in the middle of work. Sometimes I ask God for help, for strength, and towards the end of the day, when my body's telling me, hey, come on, we gotta go relax, we gotta ice, we gotta heat, I tell it, don't worry, we're going home, we're almost there, just hang on just a little bit, just give me the strength to, give me a little bit more. And like I said, I love the fact that I can talk to my body or, just motivate myself to be like, hey, don't give up. You can do this. We'll get there kind of, mentality. And that's what I'm doing to build myself up. Let me see what happened. At least in the beginning of this month, I got to see some old college friends. I know because of COVID, I didn't really travel so much. The only time I did travel was we met up with some friends, I believe, in October, and I can't remember if I did November and whatnot, but I know I went to Disney World with my sister, and I had fun. I actually got to ride Rise of Resistance at Disney World, and it was amazing. And yes, I was going to do, my usual video style, but instead what I was going to do was I'm going to do like my top favorite rides for each 4 parks. So stay tuned for that. And then also from there, it is, instead of Christmas, I spent time, with my friends, and we got together, and it was great. We did, however, towards the end, because I forgot I had to get my dad one of the Harry Potter mugs because he loves it so much, and his broke. So my friend and I, we went to Universal because she hasn't been there in years, and she's an annual pass holder, and she held it on for in case whenever she wants to go. So this was her first time experiencing Universal Studios during COVID, and at first she was nervous, but in the end she had a blast, and she saw how well Universal was, being careful and making sure that our hands were sanitized as we were getting on the rides. And the social distancing, it wasn't bad, but it was the weekend. What are you gonna do? People are off. I like to go during the weekdays where the waiting times are less and it's not as crowded, but it's the weekends. What are you gonna do? So then after that, it's just been work. And in fact, I'm working, it's Christmas Eve right now. I'm gonna be working tomorrow on Christmas Day because it's the hospital. What are you gonna do? The hospital can't stop for holidays like that. My family's understanding, and I appreciate them for that. And so, when I get off of work, I get to celebrate, the holidays. I get to celebrate Christmas with them. And so, it has been a very interesting year. I'm just glad that we are pretty much close to ending it and beginning a brand new year. I'm definitely looking forward to 2021 because I honestly believe that a lot of great things will be happening. I don't know why. I just have that, that hope. And we all should. Because it's important that despite what's going on, despite with COVID and the loss of our loved ones and stuff, we can't give up and whatnot. There, the world will keep going, and you can't just give up. The world can be depressing, but you have to survive. You have to fight. Especially for my, for my sisters out there who are struggling, some who can't, even walk or have to use wheelchairs. Don't give up. Just, keep fighting on. Keep showing, doctors, keep showing the medical field that, the disease that we have is no joke and whatnot, because more and more doctors are starting to, open their eyes and realize that, hey, this isn't just a disease. This is something that's really important. This is something that, other doctors need to be aware of. And that is definitely what I'm fighting for with the VA, because, it is something that needs to, be noticed. So all I can say is that, guys, it has been a rocky year. But you know what? We're gonna make it through. Here's to here's to the year 2021. I don't know if I'll be able to do another video for the New Year's. If so, it'll probably just be quick because also I'm working New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. That's life. You know, what can you do? But I just want to give you guys a shout out, letting you know that, you know, I'm still fighting the good fight. I'm still pressing on. And, you know, despite what's going on, you got to keep moving forward. So all I can say, guys, is Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. Happy holidays to everybody. Be positive. Love one another. Be careful. Be safe out there. And I'll see you guys next year. Stay tuned.